live. Tryna be great, I don't need a good time. Fam straight, then I make the hood fine. Man, they can't stop the fame, don't know why they would try. Every day it's a challenge, but I'm winning them daily. Feel like Weezy from the way, fuck them all, tell them pay. Waking up, scrolling one up, Lord give me patience and praying. Cause if life really be trying, do it all over the place. Like I'm Wilson from the bird, gotta love the herb. Really prefer in the cut, I hit the button, one with herb. The flip the most to a bow, even with top of third. Gotta keep it grounded, cause I got it out the mother serve.
Big boo, big boo, big boo. Shout out everybody watching this on YouTube. I didn't get to pin up top yet. I actually did just pin up top all the different giveaways. Though we also have the artists. I'm going to pin up top them up top though, and for YouTube, if you're listening over there, we have one $25 giveaway going on in the comments. All you got to do is just comment anything. That's going to enter you a chance to go home with $25. And then we have a whole bunch of different giveaways going on for this X space, so make sure you guys are checking out that pinned post up top. This next song, I don't know why I haven't played it that much. It's by an artist I like, Phantom of the Swapper. This next song is called Loop. Little AI art. Let me know what you guys think of it.
Man, I don't say much, I just watch how they move. I see them rush plays that I never approved. Throw money at trends, act like that's a flex. But what's the return? What's really the next? You still buying brands just to prove that you winning. I own the whole floor, I ain't renting a section. They want the applause, I want the percentage. They beg for attention, I need the investment. And it's crazy cause I see them all tweet like they got it. But wealth ain't a flex, it's a habit. It's silence, it's patience, it's moving in ways where the money don't see. Entertainment is valid, I don't gotta be seen, I just gotta be paid. I just gotta make plays while they trying to get praised. They be talking too much, trying to post every move. But I never met a king that was looking for fame. Yeah, I peeped how they act, say they rich, but they stuck in the loop. Buy high, sell low, then repeat it again like the lesson ain't written in proof. I ain't chasing no wave, I ain't looking for a hype, I ain't stunning for none of these fools. I be sitting on bids, I be patient with plays, I be stacking like money don't move. Look, I've been in them rooms, I done seen what they do. I done watched how they shape up a view, how they manufacture the hype, create all the buzz and the price disappear like it's poof. Man, I can't even fake like it's new, they've been doing this here since before y'all could choose. They just giving y'all kings with a check on the side, sell a dream and then vanish on cue. Man, I ain't with the talking, I just do what I do. If I say it, I meant it, no need for a proof. I just move how I move, I don't care for the views. They react, I decide, that's the difference in moves. If the money don't flip, then it's barely a play. If the risk don't hit, then I'm out of the way. They chase what's trending, I'm building a space. They still buying hype, I've been buying a place. Yeah. See, I don't need to announce when I step. I don't need to make noise just to show them the flex. I don't gotta be loud, I don't need to impress. I just double the bet while they stuck in a mess. They be acting like money gon' make them respected, but broke is a mind in that park and neglected. You flexing the watches, but stuck on the exits. I flex by securing my name on invest. I could give them the game, but they never gon' listen. They just wanna hear words that support the decisions. They don't wanna hear patience, they don't wanna hear building. They just wanna hear flip and a reason to risk it. They just wanna see Lambos and captions that match. They don't wanna see structure or nothing that lasts. They just wanna be rich for the gram, not for real, so I left them to chase it. I'm good where I'm at. Yeah, I peeped how they act, say they rich, but they stuck in a loop. Buy high, sell low, then repeat it again like the lesson ain't written in proof. I ain't chasing no wave, I ain't looking for a hype, I ain't stunting for none of these fools. I be sitting on bids, I be patient with plays, I be stacking like money don't move. Look, man, I ain't with the talking, I just do what I do. If I say it, I meant it, no need for a proof. I just
Dang. Some crazy AI art. What you guys think of AI art? Any opinions? Let me know you guys' thoughts on AI art. Oh, I'm going to pause that now. Let me know you guys' thoughts on AI art sometime. Shout out to Digi, who I see listening in. I am a Digi-sponsored host. A lot of these are Digi sponsored, also artists as well. So big shout out to them. Again, I was fan of the Swapper. I'm playing a lot of these straight from my Phantom wallet. So again, you guys can actually own your music now. We're live streaming these bad boys straight from our Phantom wallet. So again, it's just like the old school model. You know, you just pay 99 cents to own a song. Now we're going to do that again. We don't have to listen to any commercials. You don't have to pay for these subscription models. More money is actually going to go to the artists as well. So really like what they're doing over there. Big shout out to Digi, who I see it's listening in. Make sure you guys are following them as well. Checking out all the great great things that they're doing. I am, though, going to take things over to another one of my favorites on this show. If you guys know me, you know that I also like Lil Bubble. He's another outstanding artist in the space. You guys can find all the artists who I'm going to be playing their songs all throughout the space. I pinned them up top. It's the third pin post up there, and then the fourth pin post is actually our YouTube live stream. So if you guys want to jump over there, throw in some comments, it's going to enter you a chance to go home with a little bit of money. Not a bad gig, not so bad. But without further ado, let's go ahead and play a little Bubble. We'll just play We Call Them Poor by Lil Bubble, since this is a crypto space. Make sure you guys are reposting the room. Again, these first just 5-6 or the next 5-6 minutes, going to play a couple more songs, and I'm going to yap at you. With 21 and then Pat, and then we're going to go ahead and get into some amazing pitches. Should hear from over 50 projects today. I had a lot of people that RSVP'd, have a lot of people that are already up here for first come, first serve. So it should be a great space. Make sure you guys are reposting the room, sending this to anyone looking for alpha. We have some real builders in the building. A lot of people showing up day in, day out, trying to provide value to all of us and make this space look good instead of, like a clown show it normally is around here. So make sure you guys are showing this space to anybody looking for some alpha right now. Without further ado, though, like I said, this is We Call Them Poor by Lil Bubble. I don't know if this does justice, but I just said, maybe I shouldn't have just said all that and played this song, but fuck it. Here we go. You're stuck with me. You're stuck with Lil Bubble. There are worse places to be.
People that use fiat currency as a store of
Spam some emojis.
value.
It's the best way to enter yourself in a chance to win one of these songs.
Call them core. People that use fiat currency, we call them core. We call them core. We call them core. We call them core. There's a name for it. We call them core. People that use fiat currency as a store of core. We call them core. We call them core. We call them core. There's a name for it. We call them core. 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 We call them core.
Okay. Help your friends, help your family not be poor this holiday season. Make sure you guys are sending this out. Max engage with the space. Also good to enter you in a chance to go home with $25 of your choice worth of crypto. I'm going to play one more song, then I'm going to yap at you, then 21's going to yap at you, then Pat's going to yap at you, and then we're going to have a whole bunch of amazing projects go ahead and talk to you. We have 4 to 8 minute pitches. The 4-minute pitches are for everybody, and we welcome people to jump up here. First come, first serve. We have some 8-minute pitches. Those are for people that already talked to us about it. These are like some projects that we have mini sponsorships or some partnerships with. And then we do have a 15-minute pitch for Unify coming in around, I think, 5:30 or about 2 hours through the space. We'll hear from them, and then we'll hear from them a little bit later as well. So make sure you guys are also following Unify. We have a $25 giveaway going on for them. But for now, we got one more Lil Bubble song. Let's go ahead and play The Orange Pill by Lil Bubble. Make sure you guys are throwing up some emojis. I'm taking notes of everyone who's spamming live. Let's see who I got so far. Angela Da Silva, Monkey Spank. I got a couple other people written down. Make sure you guys are spamming these emojis. Let's get it. This is The Orange Pill by Lil Bubble.
The cure to economic ill is the orange pill. The cure to economic ill is the orange pill. The cure to economic ill is the orange pill. The cure to economic L is the orange pill. 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 Your capital is toxic. Your currency is toxic. You know, we've been living in a world where the doctors bleed you to death. We're living in a world where they inject garbage and sludge into your brains. We're living in a world where the cure to economic L is the orange pill. The cure to economic L is the orange pill. The cure to economic L is the orange pill. To economic L is the orange pill. The orange pill.
Hey, all right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you guys for tuning in. These are the Tuesday pitchathons, but the goal for these spaces is to allow anybody around the world to be able to listen to them and still enter all the different giveaways that we have going on. Besides the one live one, which I was writing down, people who were spamming emojis. I see you. Monkey Spank is still throwing up the emojis. Appreciate you, bro. Might get some bonus points in there for that. But what's going on, everybody? We host the spaces every single Tuesday starting at 3 p.m. to about 9 p.m. EST. Almost always it goes over past that time. We get about 50 plus projects every single week from almost every single blockchain, from people from almost every single continent on the planet Earth. So it's a really cool show. It's a really fun place to be a part of, and I'm sure that's why a lot of us have sort of gravitated towards Web3, is this global aspect and the ability for literally anybody to be able to make it in this space. You know, we have people up here that are multimillionaires, the people, you know, just trying to get by, provide food for themselves, you know, put some food on the table and everything in between on these shows. So that's why I really love doing these shows. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing them out, if you like them too, make sure again, you guys are tagging some people down below. We do actually have, for the giveaways for us this week, I included, please tag 2 projects or people. I guess, you know, I'm not really going to check 2 specifically, but just tag 2 people or projects in the comments down below, and then max engage with this space. That's going to enter you a chance to go home with $25. We also have a $25 Unify giveaway. You just got to be following them and then max engaging with the post that is pinned up top. We also have some mini sponsors, $25 given away. You just got to follow all those different people. I'm going to pick like 3 or 4 of the accounts and then do one of the X picker things. And then I'll just pick one person to win $25 amongst those people. So there's some mini sponsors. Make sure you guys are following all the different speakers there. We'll be hearing from most of them throughout today's space. We also have a $20 separate soap giveaway. So make sure you guys are following them and then max engaging with that space. We have the YouTube giveaway for $25. All you got to do is jump in that live stream, just drop a comment. That's going to enter you a chance to go home with $25. We do have $25 worth of points on a quads. If you guys sign up for a quads using the link in my description, then Tamal has a special promotion going on in the quads. We will hear from them a little bit later, but they're essentially a freelance hub for you on steroids. They also offer lots of other white label services. And then shout out to Digi again, who's listening in. Feel free to request on up, Digi, if you'd like to as well, but no worries. I know that you're talking all day, so all good either way. Again, I am a Digi sponsored space, and so we have a giveaway going on. I'm taking some notes of all the different people who are spamming emojis live throughout this space. Every time I play some music or there's music played, we'll hear Rocky Too Grimy play a little bit later as well throughout today, later in today's space. We'll also have some technical analysis done by Frankie J a little bit later on the space. So it's pretty packed, a lot of value. Again, make sure you guys are sharing the room. But for Digi, we do have that one giveaway going on. Whenever someone's playing some music, if you're spamming emojis, I'll be looking for your name, writing you down, and we'll pick one person before before the end of the space to go ahead and win that. Last few times, I think it was project founders actually won. So projects founders are not exempt. You guys are still eligible to win. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to turn things over to 21 and then my other co-pilot here, New Money Crypto. I'm going to restart the app so I can bring them up here as co-hosts because X is already giving us troubles, but that's why I have them as amazing co-hosts. And I'm very lucky to do so.
Oh,
You guys are
don't
following
tell.
that. What's good, 21?
Is X already bugging out on us?
Yup,
Man.
it's doing it off the rip.
I was over here texting you. I was like, man, I can't see requests. I can't help out. I can't do shit. I hadn't seen the request come through yet. I didn't realize it was bugging, but all is well. All is well, man. Glad to be here. I'm glad everybody's here. Thanks for tuning in. We'll get everybody brought up and get the blocks going and get the shields popping. See who's bringing the heat today and joining the. Oh, there it goes. I see it coming through. All right, see who's bringing the alpha today, and definitely, hear from some great projects and some great builders, and hopefully, I'm looking forward to it. As always, How you doing today, fam? You doing all right?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I just hit it with a little reset real quick for the app. I'm quick about it now. I know how to hit it. So for over 13
Don't
hours
remind me.
straight.
Hey, I got my snacks right here. I got my sodas. I'm loaded up. I'm good to go, fam. Let's run it. Let's run it.
So don't remind me. Nah, he loves it. And 21, every time I tell him like, yo, bro, take a break. He's like, nah, like I'm good, bro. Like, let's run it. That's what I'm here for. So make sure you guys are following 21. Definitely a great character in the space. Someone who I'm lucky to have as a co-host moving forward. And the other person who I'm also incredibly grateful to have, who's holding it down, doing an enhanced version of this live stream, so you guys can not only just hear the audio, but you can also see Pat going over some live analysis of the different projects while they're pitching, or to the best that he can within 4 to 8 minutes. Of someone pitching, he's going to at least try and check out their website or some basic stuff about them on the live stream. So make sure you guys are checking that out. Pat is hustling for the next pretty much 6 hours straight. Pat, how you doing? Can you hear me, bro?
I'm doing well, Joe. I'm doing well. Good to be here again. Another Tuesday, another pitch-a-thon. Yeah, I'm running the YouTube live stream. We're live there. Starting to build that up. Would appreciate if everybody subscribed. And yeah, man, let's just have a really great show. Hopefully X isn't rugging us or, no technical difficulties, no big money, no whammy.
Big money, no whammy, stop. Yeah, we'll see what happens, no promises, but that is why we have these two co-hosts. If you guys are a project, you RSVP'd for a certain time, just shoot the New Money Crypto account a DM, and we're going to do our best to fight to get you up here between 21, New Money Crypto, and myself. We'll make sure that it happens. And then also, guys, we have a bunch of people that weren't able to RSVP, so feel free to request and first come, first serve. If you did RSVP for a certain time, I am going to have you pitch in that time, just because there are a lot of people that didn't get a chance to request for a certain pitch time, and we're going to have them go for a first come, first serve. This is a totally packed schedule. We maybe have a couple of slots available, maybe towards like 5:30 p.m. EST and 7:30. I think we have another little spot available. So feel free to request, but just know that everything is pretty packed, guys, and we're giving priority to the people who requested for a certain time period. And if you guys want to request for a certain time or some extra pitch time or some extra marketing or attention or anything like that, make sure you guys shoot the New Money Crypto account a DM as well. We'd be happy to get a little bit more eyeballs on you, especially as we grow this YouTube account. I think the first upload that we did with Pat doing the advanced analytics, or the advanced search, if you will, got about 100 views. And then our last week got about 250 views. So thank you guys, everybody who is watching over there on YouTube. They are much better to their creators overall than X is. So if you guys wouldn't mind jumping over there, it's the 4th pin post up top, where you guys can also just check out New Money Crypto. I think it's one of their more recent pin messages, or one of their more recent posts. You guys can check out the live stream. If you guys wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. Honestly, just watching over there would be way better. If you could help us get our watch hours up, that would be massive. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and yap just about a couple other projects that we're involved in. Then we're going to turn things over to some of the other projects who RSVP'd for the certain time. Again, make sure you guys are following Unify. We're going to hear from them a little bit later. They're one of the sponsors for today's show, as well as New Money Crypto. A little saying for New Money Crypto, we all know they're smart money, dumb money, old money. Years from now, they'll be calling you new money. Until then, though, you guys are stuck here with us for an amazing show. We have a lot of amazing project founders who I know we're going to be hearing from soon. But first, I'm going to tell you a little bit. Let's see what we got going on. We have some updates for the oysters. Ooh, I just met with GS Helper to go over some updates for Kosha.lol and the launch pad that we have. For anybody who doesn't know, we've been working for a very long time on a digital collectible launch pad. It's been taken a little bit, but we think that all of the new additions, all the things that we're adding are making it even better than it ever would have been before. So stay tuned for Kosha.lol. Our goal is to make that the most simple, the most powerful, and the most transparent digital collectible launch pad. And of course, if we have a digital collectible launch pad that we're coming out with, we're going to have some digital collectibles, and that's where the oysters come in. That's where, if you check out the New Money Crypto, that's a rendition of one of the oysters. It's not actually the NFTs. We just had one of our artists redraw a classic meme with Earl, our oyster. And so for the oysters, we had 2 professional artists hand draw all of the attributes. One of the artists was an animator for Nickelodeon. He was one of the lead animators for SpongeBob SquarePants. He did Tom and Jerry with HBO. He worked for Looney Tunes. He did Looney Tunes as a lead animator. Many other of the most famous IPs on the planet he was a part of. So he did about half the art. And we have another amazing artist who's been a professional for about 7 years who hand drew the other half. So professional artist hand drew it. You yourself get to hand select whatever attributes you want, whatever hat, whatever eyes, whatever shirt you want. This essentially is doing 2 things. One, it's allowing you to pick something that you actually care about, give a fuck about, that resonates with you. 2, it's also empowering the community. It's allowing you guys to actually choose the rarity of the collection. It's empowering the community. No longer, or is it the project founders who are determining, oh, this crown is going to be the most rare thing, and we're going to only allow, this many to be out there, and we're going to allocate a certain amount to the founders, and then, there's only going to be a small percent for the rest of the people. There's no back end stuff that can happen here. We're calling this organic rarity. So this is everybody who's minting is collectively determining what attributes are going to be the most rare and what are the least rare. Balanced humans at the end of the day. And what does that mean? That looks like helping people or encouraging them to be financially healthy, physically healthy, and then also like spiritually healthy. And what that translates into is partnerships with different businesses that offer some trading indicators. So if you trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, we have some different trading indicators that we partner with companies for that are proprietary. So it's another tool in your tool belt to help you trade with. We also have some partnerships with a travel agency. So you guys can reach out, tell this person or this team anywhere you want to go in the world, point A to B, where you want to go. Give them any requirements you have, your budget, whatever you want to do, and they'll figure everything out for you, and often for a way cheaper price than you yourself could have even done it for, because they're part of a network. They'll help you figure out your visa requirements, any travel thing that you need, they help you figure out. And we have a partnership with them. And then we also have some gym partnerships that I won't get into all in depth about, but so a lot of different partnerships that holding an oyster will actually give you access to. So this is like your access card essentially to it. So again, professional art, customize your character at Mint. You'll have intellectual property rights, and you can also actually commercialize your oyster. You get access to our corporate partners. And then last but certainly not least, we donate to charity. So of course, they're the oysters. So we're going to donate about 3% of our revenue is going towards different charities that help just like with marine life and helping restore different marine ecosystems that have been devastated over the last few decades, specifically in the Chesapeake Bay area, as a lot of the team is from the Washington, D.C., Maryland, DMV kind of area there. So that's kind of what's going on with the oysters. They're also the official collectibles for Kosha.lol, which has been a long time coming. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for all the latest updates over there. Also, big shout out to On-Chain Labs. If you guys are a project and you guys are looking to have people in over 180 countries actually be able to purchase your meme coin in a few clicks or less, they don't have to own a wallet or anything like that. Then make sure you guys are checking out On Chain. It's a really smooth, simple like flow, so that anybody, literally even your grandma, could buy and own your meme coin within a few clicks, and then have her wallet and seed phrase just emailed to her with the actual amount that she purchased. So really cool tech going on over there on On-Chain. Also shout out to XPX who couldn't make it today. If you're going to on-ramp your money, if you're going to make money in crypto, you might as well be able to off-ramp it. That's what XPX is helping you do. Also shout out to Quanto Trades, who is a partner and affiliate of mine. I'm going to be posting their affiliate link soon. If you guys do any type of perpetual trading, you can do up to 200x leverage, no KYC required. You can have literally, you could trade literally any asset. And you can also use any asset, meme coins, NFTs, whatever, XRP, Solana, whatever you want to as collateral also when leverage trading. So it's an incredible platform, and you could like leverage, like you could use XRP to collateralize your Bitcoin trades, or you could use your NFTs to collateralize, you know, your Sol NFTs to collateralize, you know, your XRP trades or whatever, up to 200x leverage, no KYC. It's an incredible platform. They also allow for liquidity pool providing. If you guys aren't into leverage trading, well, you can take advantage of all the different people who are gambling and leverage trading as well. You can just put your money in these liquidity pools, and then they accumulate a certain APY value. So if you guys are interested in that, I'm going to repin something up top for my link to Quanto. If you guys want to sign up using my link, it also provides some benefits, and I'll also be making some more posts about them coming up here soon. So very bullish on Quanto. Shout out to them. And then last but not least, shout out to the Kid and Walt team, who I have a show with them on Thursday, I believe. I should know. Thursday, yeah, 2 to 4 p.m. EST, and they're an amazing time. They're, you know, one of the people who I've been sort of modeling our shows after ourselves. They just have a great energy, and they put on a great show. So make sure you guys are checking out the Kid and Walt team as well. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start kicking things off, hearing from some other amazing projects. Like I said, I guess I'm going to turn things over one more time to 21 and New Money Crypto. Any other thoughts or remarks before we go ahead, get things rolling here?
No, I'm bullish. I think the charts have been moving well. You know, everything. I'm not going to say, oh, it's all green. You know, we're going to the moon, but you know, there's been some nice action, some nice consolidation across the board. We're seeing some turnarounds quite a bit. So you know, it's a good day. It's a good day all around. So I'm hoping to hear some alpha, some builders that are building some quality. I think the past few spaces, the narrative and the focus has been on quality over quantity. So I'm really excited to hear what people are building and what ideas are being brought and being made into something tangible that we can use, and you know, I'll make the space a little cleaner than how we found it. That is the goal here.
Let's run it. I'm with that. Pat, anything?
No, not much for me. I'm just excited for a good show, and I mean we'll probably discuss some markets as well and get some TA from Frankie and all that good stuff. So let's roll it, man. Let's keep it rolling.
Let's go. Make sure you guys are checking out the fourth pin post up top is the actual live stream that Pat is running again. He's going to be doing some advanced analytics of all the different projects that we're going over. It's really the enhanced live stream, if you will. So big shout out to the New Money Crypto account as well. Before we get rolling, I do just want to give a shout out to Unify, who's one of the sponsors. We're going to hear a full 15-minute pitch from them a little bit later, but just really quickly for anybody that doesn't know, Unify, wow. I mean, they do a lot of things, but they're essentially a Shopify killer or an affiliate marketing hub on steroids. I don't really know exactly how they're trying to market themselves these days, but they do affiliate marketing, which is a multi-billion-dollar industry. They make it easy for anybody to turn what you're selling into an affiliate marketing strategy, which is essentially the future. We all know a lot of these different companies are targeting micro influencers as it's a way more cost-effective strategy to getting their target customers. So their Unify is essentially making that possible. They're making affiliate marketing very simple. They have a really clean dashboard, lets you go over all sorts of analytics and control everything that you want to for your affiliate hub. So really cool stuff there. They also offer some search engine optimization. When you sign up with them, they also offer an entire engine to go ahead and push your project out there. They do have some different packages involving marketing as well. If you guys are looking to get a little bit more eyes on you, they have some partnerships with us as well. depending on what you guys purchase with them. So Unify is essentially an all-in-one platform to really supercharge your business and get it in front of a lot of different people. So we're going to be hearing from them. Thomas will be tuning in a few hours themselves. We just want to give them a little bit of light again because they are one of the sponsors for today's space. Make sure you guys are checking out the second pin post, is all the different giveaways that we have going on. And make sure you guys are also tagging some people down below. Let's bring in some more people in here. We have a lot of people grinding. We're also growing like crazy on YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching over there, from 100 to 250 views week over week. We'll see what happens this week. Big shout out to Pat again for running the enhanced live stream over there. Without further ado, we have a couple of people that blocked off for this time for 3:30 to 4, and then we have some people who are looking for 4 to 4:30. And then while we keep an eye out for them, we have some people that jumped up here for first come first serve pitches as well. So feel free to request on up, guys, and we're going to take things over to you whenever we can. In the meantime, I think clearly me 464 with balls on you was up here first, and we're going to take things over to Arcadian for a double pitch time. But clearly I think you're up first. Just as a heads up to all the speakers before you go, it's about 4-minute pitches unless if we've discussed otherwise in DMs. And just around when you have about a minute left of your pitch, I'm going to raise my hand, or I'm at least going to try my best to raise my hand to just let you know that you have about a minute left. It's not because I have a question, it's not because I want to cut you off, anything like that. Just let you know, go ahead and start wrapping down organically. I won't cut you off right at 4 minutes, but around 4:30 I'm gonna start having to jump in between your sentences type of thing. Please don't make me have to do that. But without further ado, we're gonna take things over to clearly me 464 representing the balls on you community. It's a meme coin with an actual good mission behind them. What you guys got for us today?
Hey, I want to give away an NFT. We're launching on Saturday. We got our mint party. Can I post that on the Jumbotron?
Oh yeah, everybody gets one pin up top whenever it's your turn.
All right. So we're full of real world impact. So give me 1 second, Joe. I'm gonna pin this first.
You're good, bro. I like what you guys are doing. That. Go ahead.
So we're doing good on the blockchain. We're working with CoinGecko. Get a category for everyone that's on CoinGecko that's doing good on the blockchain. BALLS stands for bravery, awareness, well-being, laughter, and social good. So get that out of the way. We're doing some big stuff in the space. We partner with NFT Fighter. We've got characters in the game, and we're you got to have 4 of our NFTs to play the game. You get to wager crypto and win crypto. So if you wager $1, whatever cryptocurrency, then you play 3 rounds, you win, you get it. So that's the big thing we're doing. We're having a launch party on Saturday, and we're giving away an Xbox Alley. We're giving away 3 NFTs and 500,000 balls. So besides that, you know, in our day-to-day, we partner with nonprofit organizations, and you know, recently we've been working on 5 different nonprofit websites. So we're hosting those for a year, getting them set up, getting them going. We've donated $1,000 to one of our nonprofits. Basically, everything we build sustainability into it, and a little bit donations into our community wallet. So we recently partnered with Ibram Initiatives, gave them $300, and they put 4 solar power lights in a really dark neighborhood where there's a lot of crime in Nigeria. And you know, that just we're taken to do good. So a little bit goes a long way, especially in Africa. We're looking at bigger and better things as we grow. You know, we're right about a million market cap, a little bit above that. We were a little bit higher, but some of the early investors sold out. You know, one thing we've done to make sure we're not a rug pull is we locked up 50% of the supply. And, you know, we're just building. We've got some future plans of a meme validation tool. You know, Balls is about laughter, you know, doing social good with laughter. So making memes is a big part of our community. And so when someone comes up with a new meme, they run it through our validator tool, and it stamps it original, puts their X post on it, their X handle on it. And that's coming probably next month or so. We've got staking live. We are doing 5% tax on that if you unstake before 90 days. It's a promise that you're going to hold on to balls. That 3% goes into the rewards pool, and 2% goes into the community wallet, and that's already raised about $1,200 in the last month and a half. So lots of good stuff. Joe, I'm open for questions for anyone on the microphone. I don't need the whole 4 minutes. I do ask that you give away the NFT and give me the name, and they come to the launch party on the 25th, and I will give it to. No, okay, sorry. Okay. So let's see how many people before I leave. Go ahead, 21. You got a question?
Yeah, I was just interested if we have time, Joe. Just a quick question: where do you see yourself in 3 years?
We're at the 4 minutes. The 3-year question's a bit much, but
oh shit. Okay, no, never mind. I thought we had a few extra minutes. Never mind. All good.
Yeah, you're good. No, I appreciate it, and thank you, 21, for jumping up here, and thank you clearly as well. We just got to be as timely as possible. We do have a lot of different people. Again, this is a totally packed schedule just here, but I love that. And
since we are doing the giveaway from Clear Me, from Balls, why don't we get those comments?
I won't be on the whole night, so I was hoping one of you guys could give me a name, and then when they come to the thing, I'll give it to them.
This is what we'll do. I'll handle it for you. We're gonna get them comments up to 1. We're gonna get them comments up to 100, and then that's when Balls is gonna do his giveaway, and then we're gonna hopefully he'll still be here. We got 25 comments left. Come on, y'all, run that shit up. If y'all want that NFT while he's still here, run it up. We got 74 comments. We need 100. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Yo, appreciate you clearly. Thank you, Balls community, as well, for jumping up here. All love. I definitely appreciate what you guys are doing. Again, we just have to be as timely as possible. And for any projects, we do welcome giveaways. I just welcome that you do them, or you guys, if 21 wants to do them, he can. I'm not doing them. I have like 6 giveaways that are down all these people.
Yeah, I'm not getting
I love you guys. I love everybody. But 21, if he wants to do them, you guys can run them. I love you guys. If you do, that'd be sweet. Just let me know who won, and I'll add them to the giveaway winners. It's just, it takes like 10 minutes per person to do all this stuff. So anyways, much love to the Balls community. Appreciate you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. It was a project I didn't think I'd like so much, but I love the real world impact. The fact that you guys are pushing for it so hard on CoinGecko is massive. We do got to keep things moving though. We got Arcadian with the double pitch time. So you got the 8 minutes Arcadian, and then I think we'll take things to the first come, first serve people who jumped up here. So I think it was Pop Dog, and then Steph, and then Afroverse, and then we have some people who will probably be go ahead ready for the 4 o'clock block at that point. But without further ado, Arcadian, the floor is yours. Like I said, with the 8-minute pitch, what you got for us?
And I got something you already know about, and you should know about it because you created it long ago and it just never got off the ground. So I'm going to start with that. Okay, I'm going to start with the oysters because I've been observing for a really, really long time that the oysters have got some vision. All right, and I'm going to shill it because, well, you pay me to, right? No, you don't. Of course you don't. But I'm going to say, like, watch out for the projects that have been building a long time. And I'm going to mention them. Hope you got your pen and paper down. Okay. The Oysters, Afriverse, Arcforverse. You've got Life is King with the GreedFi and the Greedy Apes. These are projects that have been building a long fucking time. Okay. They haven't been building for a token that they can, quickly do something with. Take a look around, right? And that's the first shill. Please do pen and paper that stuff in. There's a lot of names and I can't mention them all, Joe, but I'm going to mention like the top ones. Second thing is we've got a $5,000 apathon going with Dapit. All right. All you do is you just go along, you put in a couple of lines of your code, create any kind of DApp. It's currently working on Solana, any kind of DApp, and then submit your DApp into the competition, and there's like hardly anyone applying for it. So go and grab yourself like $500 for submitting a DApp that's cost you nothing. That's a good deal. I'm good for it. So I know I'm going to grab one. So if you want to get one, get one. And then lastly, want to say this, Joe, and I think you've seen me around a long time, and 8 years in the startup industry, 20 years in the game. Yeah. I come around and I look at what are the problems everybody has. Number one problem in crypto is we become founders. And then as a founder, especially when we create a token, you are linked to and you are doomed to the success of that token. The biggest problem is you've got no way to step off. There's no retirement plan if you're a token founder. So please, guys, if you are a token founder, be watching out for Arc Live Ventures. that we're putting together with some damn near 20 partners. We're in talks with another 70 partners. So that's kind of the biggest collaboration on X happening behind the scenes right now. We're putting together a way for project founders, token founders, to be able to step off without needing to rug or to go like, what happened to the project? Okay, we're putting together the VC for Web3. So they can step off, we can absorb the market, it's a pre-validated market, and we can distribute product and reward systems to them. Meanwhile, the partners are all agreeing on financial commitments to also pad and add into that liquidity pool as the founder needs to step away from their project. So that's a first. I'm sure you've never heard of that before. And that's what we do. You know, we think of what is the biggest problem? How do we solve that? Because that's what we need to do here. Figure out a way to make it easier for each other. And you know, when it comes to like people like us, myself, Joe, King, Corn, like Afriverse, it's Cayenne behind that account there. Digi, there's some of us that just don't stop. We don't quit. Okay, so I'm just going to say, keep an eye out for it. There is nothing to buy. There's nothing to shill on Arc Live Ventures right now, apart from the we're putting together the IRL event series. It's a 3-month plan to onboard between 10 to 40,000 new users in and around the campus town of Stellenbosch. So the entire university, the homeowners association that I'm a part of. And where does that liquidity go? I don't know, but imagine, you know, 10,000, 20,000 people buying $10 or $20 a month as a savings. It's going to go a long way for our LPs. We need to bring why people buy and hold and get more Bitcoin into our economies, and that's how we're going to get it done. If anybody's got any questions, please ask me, or don't ask me. It doesn't really matter. I'm cool. But thanks, Joe, and New Money 21 for hosting. I love your show. You're always epic, and that's my show, buddies. Don't forget the oysters.
Let's go. Appreciate you, Arcadian. And we do have some extra time, so if anybody on stage has any questions, feel free to shoot away. Arcadian, yeah, I just want to know what's going on. Do we have any updates with the IRL event, or we have maybe getting pushed back a little bit? Are you talking to anybody, or what's going on over there?
Yeah, so we got about 3.5K raised for the 25K go live. You know, it's slow. Nobody's holding guns to anybody's heads. We've got an escrow where if we don't go live, it's no harm, no foul. We'll just give our investors, here's your money back. But if we do go live, if we hit that mark, it will be about 3 months executive plan to get that done. And obviously we'll say, you know, we'll circulate that here are all the event venues booked. These are the personalities coming. We've got the Springboks rugby coach is waiting for an RSVP form for the Springboks. If you know who they are, the world champs. We've got Paul Adams. We've got 2 directors at the university, and a couple of others. We've got a couple of comedians, well-known comedians. But you know, it's all for nothing if you haven't got your go live. So, and that's how it works. You know, you're not going to get funded unless you've had a track record of events, which I don't have, but we do have a couple of partners that have some experience. So, you know, when it's your first time you're doing something, which is prevalent for a lot of the projects in this space, it's hard to get funding, but it's been well thought through. I'm confident that we hit that milestone and we fucking go live. Like we're going to take over many validators. I hope the DAOs aren't too scared of us, because if they are, I mean, they're in the wrong place. Don't be scared of us. Collaborate with us. Move with us.
Appreciate you, Arcadian. I love the ventures that you're setting up, a little side thing here and some IRL events, and it makes sense, man. I mean, raising funds, it's kind of the name of the game in the space, and can be tricky to do, but I'm confident anybody can do it. It's you. I know that Red Lark also jumped up here last time to show you guys another great person in the space, so appreciate you for jumping up here. And if you know there's no other questions or comments, Arcadian, is there anything else you want to leave us with before we move on?
No, I'll catch you on the next space. That's about it. We'll catch you on the next one. We keep showing up and blowing up. That's it. Oh, Regina, shout outs to the lady. She's buggered off again. Never mind. Joe, cheers.
Cheers. We'll be hearing from Regina a little bit later. I think we got her down in a couple of hours. Make sure you guys are max engaging with the space again, inviting some other people into the space We're going to get a lot of people in here later. It's going to be a long show, still just the first half. Normally this is kind of the warm-up time. We're just getting on the highway right now. Pretty soon we'll be hitting cruise coming up here. Without further ado, I think we're going to cruise on over. Thanks again, Arcadian, for jumping up here. Make sure you guys are following him. I think we're going to cruise on over to Pop Dog. And then I think Steph was right behind him representing the Heine Coin community. Pop Dog, the floor is yours. What you got for us? Peep, pop, peep, pop.
Hey, what's going on, bro? Just here to support. Love these spaces you're putting together. A lot of builders, a lot of same faces. How's things, buddy?
Good. Where are we mountain biking? Where you at?
How did you fucking know? I am mountain biking. I just got to the top of a hill climb. A little winded, but trying to multitask, get some more exposure for the project. And what's a better thing to do than come to your show and chill?
You're elite, man. Feel free to chill up on the stage as long as you'd like, guys. For anybody that doesn't, I mean, Pop Dog, guys, you just know him. He's all over the space. He's literally getting some exercise right now, riding up mountains, still getting some time in on the show. And he's probably also on other shows right now on another device as we speak. And for anybody that doesn't know, make sure you guys look up also Pop Cat. We all know dogs run a little bit harder. You know, people like dogs in this ecosystem as well. So a lot of the top tokens are dogs at the end of the day, and Pop Cat is in the billions, I believe, last time I checked. And Pop Dog, you know, it kind of runs whenever that runs. So, you know, you do your thing, you do your own research, decide, you know, what you want to do there. But definitely super bullish on Pop Dog, the community, as well as the founder. And thank you for jumping up here. Feel free to chilling up here as long as you like Pop Dog. We're essentially farming you.
Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'll just give a little 1 minute pitch back up what you said. You know, it's a simple ticker, easy for the normies to pick out. We just hit 1 year, 10 months yesterday. So coming up on 2 years of pushing every day. And like Joe said, PopCat's biggest cat token in the world. So, you know, they're 90% down right now, like all the OG memes. But I do think the OG memes are going to have their day again real soon. You know, it's a buying opportunity. You don't want to be that guy that misses PopCat and misses Pop Dog. So keep an eye on both of our charts. Broke 20 mil on our last leg up and sitting around 600K right now. So good 95% off sale. And yeah, I'll keep it at that. Thanks, Joe. And what's up to all the projects, builders, listeners?
Let's go. Appreciate you, Pop Dog, for jumping up here. As always, one of the OGs in the space, been around like years now, literally grinding day in, day out. So I respect and appreciate everything that you're doing, bro. Like I said, feel free to chill on up on the stage. We're happy to have you. Without further ado, we'll keep rotating along from one amazing community to another amazing community that we have up here. We have Steph representing the Heine Coin, the Heine fam. I also do some spaces regularly now. Every single, is it Friday or Thursday? I think it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday, 5 to 7 p.m. EST. There it is in my brain. You guys can find me with the Heine Coin hosting the space for them. So super stoked on that. And super stoked to have you here, Steph, their TA guy. What you got for us today?
Hi, Joe. Yeah, thanks for having me. I want the room, man. It's packed. Hi, everyone. Greetings from Belgium and greetings from the Heinecoin community. So, yeah, we have a coin, Heinecoin. It's now at a discount also. We suffered a bit like most community and meme coins. We are at 3.5 million market cap. We came down from 6 million. So we are headed back up. We just had a nice little breakout. But that's enough about the coin. I'm actually here to chill something else. I'm a specialist in TA. I read cards, I read charts, and I predict a bit the future, or at least I try to, and I'm pretty successful at it. Now, everyone can learn this, and it's our community's mission to teach you guys. So we started up a free, 100% free Heineversity program. Now everyone is looking, I hope everyone is looking at YouTube. Come on, guys, watch the live stream on YouTube. We're live there now. And just, yeah, go and hit Heinecoin in the search bar, and you'll come up to our page. There's already 7 free videos out there. It is the basics on TradingView and how to use TradingView correctly. The free version, that is, so we don't want you to pay. And We're going to teach you from the basics of charting and the basics of the TA. We're going to show you where the resistance is, how you can find support, and how you can draw a trend line, where you should draw a trend line. But before we get to that, you have to know the basics. And that's why these 7 videos that we launched now are perfect for. Even I'm an OG, I watched and I learned a few new tricks. Yes, even me, I learned a few new tricks. So that's how useful they are. You should go and give us a like, give us a subscription on YouTube as well, and just follow our program. Make sure you follow me because I am also doing a free giveaway of our coin. I pinned it to the top if you don't mind, Joe. A quick giveaway to introduce you to our coin, Heine coin. I'm going to give away 2 people 1,000 coins each. Is that a lot? No, that's like $4. But if we start to go up, your money starts to go up, and it just as a little introduction to our coin and to our community. We do always welcome new people, always looking for leaders, people that want to host spaces for us. Are always welcome. So I'll leave it with that. Thank you very much for having me, Joe, and everyone in this room. Have yourself a fantastic evening.
Thank you, Steph, for jumping up here, man. You do an excellent job shilling the Heine coin. And I just want to sort of add on top of everything you were saying, this is a community coin true to itself, through and through. It is a community coin. They do an amazing job. They host spaces all throughout the day from the time I'm awake until the time I'm going to bed. And then every time between, they literally are hosting so many different community spaces. They talk about TA. They talk about growing the project. They have weekly like Heine Coin town halls that Mr. Heine will host himself and go over all the stats on how they're growing and how they're updating. A lot of the community is also outside of X. And so whenever, and they're more traditional investors. So whenever they see all these, or whenever there's all these crazy swings that we see, they don't see any of that. They don't care. They don't know anything's going on in crypto. They just, keep working and keep living their lives. They don't care. Like normal people. So, I love that about the Heine Coin communities. They're always chilling. Everybody else is freaking out. So thank you so much, Steph, for jumping up here. Anything else you want to leave us with before we move on?
No, and feel free to bump me down if you need space for someone else to speak.
Appreciate you, Steph.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that. And anybody for future reference, please don't take offense. Like Joe said, we got to keep things moving. We got a full schedule, so I will be rotating speakers around. So just apologies in advance.
Hey, let's get it. Thank you again, 21. Big shout out to the co-host. Make sure you guys are following 21 New Money Crypto as well as Pat's actual personal account, who's behind the New Money Crypto account. They're holding it down. They're making sure things are running smoothly here. So big shout out to both of them. You can also find the enhanced version of this live stream live on YouTube. It's the 4th pinned up top. And you can also find it pretty much at the top of any of our profiles. And we appreciate everybody on YouTube. And we have a giveaway going for you guys. So if you guys drop a comment, that's all you got to do to enter in a chance to go in with $25. Without further ado, we're going to roll on over to Afroverse, and then we'll take things to Mars is right behind them, scheduled for the 4 o'clock block. And then we're looking for OpTrade AI to jump up here, as well as Mojo and a couple other people. And then if we can't get to them, then we'll go ahead with the first come, first serves. Without further ado, Mars Pygmy, man, love what you guys are doing. Please, I'm happy to hear any updates. The floor is yours.
What's going on, Joe? I appreciate you having us back here. Pat, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. My name is Jack. I'm here with the Mars Project. And what do we have at the Mars Project? We have a baby pygmy hippo that was born in Kansas that our community officially named through a name voting contest. And since then, we have gone full CTO and donated 100% of creator rewards. Officially, just under $27,000 donated. When the market was at its worst the last few weeks, Mars has been making quite a good chunk of change. So, like I said, my name is Jack. We have a CTO team of 3 doxed individuals, and we have a direct relationship with Tanganyika Wildlife Park, where Mars was born. And as of a few weeks ago, we have onboarded them into Web3 on the Solana blockchain. Currently, we've sent almost 80 Solana to them. We've donated some meta glasses. We've got a bunch of merch out that's selling out to the normies. Ultimately, we are a conservation mission disguised as a meme coin. Last week, I've officially been onboarded into the Tanganyika Wildlife Park Foundation team. official email address. I am working on a few pretty cool things that obviously not only support the Mars Project here in Web3, but support conservation worldwide through Tanganyika Wildlife Park. So of recent, Mars has got 200 million views on social media. He had a Nat Geo article basically calling him the new Mudang. He's been on the Kylie Kelsey podcast. He's been on Good Morning America. We've got a press release that is actually, we've got Tanganyika Wildlife Park hard shilling RCA out to a bunch of different organizations. They are a ZAA accredited zoo, very, very highly sought after people there. And we have an official press release going out. So the Nat Geo article was cool, but pretty soon we're expecting to see RCA on some of those things. So I'm not going to take up any more time, Joe. We got a bunch of stuff going on in the background. Come hang out with us. We've been live for 94 days straight on Spaces, longer than we've even been a CTO. So we are a completely organic community that ultimately is spreading the mission that there's 44,000 species on the brink of extinction. Us as human beings are the only ones that God put on earth with two hands and a conscious mind in order to help them out. So I appreciate you guys. We're going to be back next week. Come hang out tonight at 7 p.m. EST, and we'll give you even more of a rundown.
Let's go.
And I messed up, Joe. I did my biggest mistake yet. I didn't even put anything in the jumbotron, dude. But I appreciate you.
All right, A minus then, because that was an A plus. Besides that, bro, you're a killer, man. You have some of the best shows in the game. I love everything y'all are doing as well. Can you remind me one more time when your space is, and then any other call to actions for anybody that wants to get involved?
Yeah, usually 7 p.m. EST, somewhere around there every single day. Sometimes on Pump Fun, always on X. And a call to action, it just follow this Mars Pygmy account. I'd like to get it monetized so we can start sending even more money to conservation.
I love it, man. Appreciate you, Mars, man, for jumping up here. Looking forward to hearing some more updates as well. Make sure you guys are following Mars Pygmy, helping bring awareness to all the different species who are going extinct on the planet. It's so sad what's going on. And as someone who loves traveling and being outside and ironically hates being on their phone, it's something that I'm also very passionate about. So thank you, man, everything you're doing. There is some balance in the world. We can be on our phones a little bit and also enjoy some nature. So thank you for being a great representative of that and helping to also save some wildlife in your local area and document it. We are going to keep things rolling along. However, I do want to apologize, Afriverse, bro. You guys were actually meant to go next. So I'm just going to quickly hit it with a disclaimer. We'll get that boringness out of the way, and then we'll say what's up to Afriverse, and then we'll take things over to, I think, OpTrade AI is also here next, and they jumped up, and then Mojo. What's up, 21?
Correct. You got it.
Hey, let's go. 21's on it. He's on me. That's why I like having, dude, you're awesome. I love having you as a co-host, man. I can sleep a little bit easier. I can just relax a little bit more. So thanks again, 21. Thanks again, New Money Crypto. Make sure you guys are following both of them, checking out all the giveaways up top while you listen to this boring ass disclaimer.
This Twitter space is for informational and educational purposes only. Nothing discussed here should be considered financial advice. Cryptocurrency investments involve risks, and it's important to do your own research and consult a financial advisor before making any decision. We are not responsible for any financial losses or decisions made based on this discussion.
All right, there we go. Got that out of the way. Now we'll get back into some more exciting shills here. We have some great projects left. If you guys wouldn't mind reposting the room, we are streaming this live, obviously, on X, but we're also over on YouTube as well. Our YouTube's been growing pretty well. Shout out to New Money Crypto. Again, we all know there's smart money, dumb money, old money. Years from now, they'll be calling you New Money. Until then, you guys are stuck here with us, so make sure you guys are engaging with all the different giveaways that we have going on. Make sure you guys are also following the speakers up here, as well as following all the people around you. Is really where the alpha is a lot of the different listeners. These are people grinding, showing up day in, day out, looking for alpha, trying to make some plays. These are people you want to surround yourself with right now. So when things are getting even crazier later in the bull market, you're surrounded with the right people. I see 21, my amazing co-host, has his hand up. What's up, 21?
Real quick, we hit that goal, 100 comments. So Princess, I ran the Twitter figure. Princess NFT, you are the winner. Nancy Berry 8524. DM the Balls account for your free NFT that you had just won for us hitting that goal. All right, so next goal is 200. Let's go. Let's keep it going. You never know what's gonna happen at 200. Y'all keep going. Keep pumping it out.
Let's go. Appreciate you, 21. I would have never done it. That's why we got the co-host up here. No shot if it was just me. Make sure you guys are following 21 New Money Crypto. And yeah, big shout out to also the Balls on You community for that giveaway. Massive. And then congrats again to NFT Princess. I think we're going to hear from her later as well. I forget if she RSVP'd. She's also a project founder, so make sure you guys are following her. I think her name's Nicole. Anyways, without further ado, all tangents aside, I think we got Afroverse up next. I got a 4-minute pitch, and then we're taking things to OpTrade AI and Mojo, who both have some 8-minute pitches with some great projects. But for now, Afroverse, the floor is yours. What you got for us this week?
Yo, what's up, Joe? How you doing? Shout out to 21 and New Money Crypto. Can't wait to be called New Money someday, yo. Yeah, it's Luby behind the account. My account is down there. I was like, let me come up with the official account, come say hi to everybody. Always trying to support Joe. And yeah, Afriverse, you guys know us. We are a group of youth individuals who are actually focused on empowering youths and creatives through Web3, right? Because we have actually come to the Web3 space and actually been able to find our way and find our vibe and also our tribe and village. So we are focused on actually onboarding people into the right way to come and learn to earn in the Web3 space. And we have been hosting IRL events, and that brings me to our upcoming IRL event, which is actually coming very, very soon, titled Code the Future, Finance the Change, right? And we are actually focused on this because we believe we are trying to create a space for builders, dreamers, and also doers to design the next generation of payment systems and digital economies right here in Africa. And imagine a continent filled with user market, right? We're actually trying to change that narrative, and that is why our upcoming event is actually very, very important to us. We have hosted over 5 IRL events, partnered with projects such as Soulflare, even Unify, who is actually sponsoring this space. And we have also had some charity events, always trying to give back to the community. And this upcoming event that's actually coming is going to actually be finalized with the launch of our product, because Afriverse is not just a community, right? It's actually a platform where builders and creators could actually just come on board, give their share of innovations, actually create and build value on chain, because a lot of people have been onboarded the wrong way into the crypto world. So we are actually focused on trying to change that. So that is one thing we are actually bullish on right now at the moment. And with our upcoming IRL event to actually launch our platform, if you check on our profile, you will see our beta link. Our link is already out for people who actually want to join and actually So that is one thing we are very, very big on. So shout out to you, Joe. Always an amazing space. Always bullish on you. So yeah, shout out to you. I see your hands are up.
You're good, man. That just means that you have about a minute left. So if there's anything else you want to leave us with, any call to actions, happy to hear it.
Oh, that's very, very good. Now, I'm very bullish because I have seen the energy, the talent, and the hunger. And honestly, Africa isn't waiting for the future of finance. We are literally building it, and that is why this event is very, very important to us. So, if you really want to get access to this, you can always shoot us a DM. We're always ready. If you want to showcase your product, if you are looking for new users, if you are looking for the African demographic market, right, we are here to help deliver that to your doorstep. And our platform is coming soon. Don't fade it. You can literally come create. It's going to be an open source product where you can literally come create your own product on our platform. That's one alpha we are literally working on. So shout out to you, Joe. Shout out to 21 and the New Money Crypto, and to all the amazing speakers and the listeners on the space. GM.
Let's go. Appreciate you, bro. Make sure you send this out to all your sneaky links. All your bro, you always geek me up.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Make sure you guys are following Afroverse. Make sure you guys are following the main account as well. I can't find your main account. If you pin it up top as well, make sure other people can find you as well. But great energy, man. I love what you guys are doing. Also, Kyan, I know, is a part of the group as well. You guys are killing it. I love the IRL events and helping promote, with actually going to schools live and showing people what you guys do. And you guys have lots of pictures helping people. And it's really commendable what you guys are doing at such a young age, especially. So shout out to everything y'all are doing, helping spread the word out there. Hopefully, these are the exact economies that crypto could really benefit the most, essentially. So thank you guys for everything y'all are doing. We do have to keep things rolling along here, however. So thanks again to all the amazing projects who've jumped up here so far. We have a lot of other amazing projects. I do ask you guys, so all that you got to do is please just repost the room. A quote repost would be even more ideal. It's like a super repost, if you will. A bookmark would be sweet. But if you're a project up here, please just repost the room and then follow the co-hosts. And we're happy to have you guys up here as well. Again, keep the requests coming in for some first come, first serve. It looks like we're going to have some time for you guys. And we have a lot of people that RSVP'd. So if you did RSVP for a certain block, we'll do our best to make sure that you go in that time frame. Without further ado, in this block, we have, who did I say was next? Was it? Oh, it was OpTrade AI. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got OpTrade and then Nuke, and then that's going to bring us to the next block, fam.
I think we got OpTrade, we got Nuke and Mojo as well as in this
Mojo,
block. Yeah,
Mojo,
yeah.
shit. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Mojo. All apologies, brother.
Yeah, it's OpTrade and then Mojo. They both got 8 minutes, and then we got Nuke right after him. But much love, Mojo. We got you, bro. No worry, I got you. Between the two of us. OpTrade AI, the floor is yours, man. I love your platform. Why don't you tell everybody about it?
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks, Joe. Again, your energy, your commitment, it's really inspiring. Thanks to M Network for setting this up and for helping us connecting with other chats in the space and also being a big holder since day one. So yeah, guys, UpTrade basically what we do, UpTrade AI, the vision is to bring automation to anyone, to DeFi trading automation to anyone. The idea started with simply signals. We wanted to find the right tokens at the right time. It started a while ago. And then from signals and working around users who discovered the tool we were building, we started really providing what they wanted and then fixing according to their feedback. And we're really lucky to have some users that really believed in the product and in the vision since day one. So basically, it started with signals, and then from the signals, most users wanted to automatically buy the signal. It wasn't even about selling it because we saw just being part of Pepe or part of the next big 100 million or 500 million projects. You don't wanna trade it. You just wanted to be part of it. So it started like this. But then the market got of course, with so many tokens that are deployed every day, and it's exponential basically. So basically, we started thinking about taking some profits or at least selling to secure at least the fact to be able to continue sniping or auto sniping. So it started from there, and then of course the story unfolded until today. It's completely auto trading basically. It's auto sniping. You can basically use it as you want. If you want to just use the signals, it's and scan by yourself and find everything about the token in one place at first, and then decide to buy or not. You can do it. If you want to buy automatically under certain conditions, you can do it too. And Joe, I see you're raising your hand.
Nah, X is just rugging if it's showing that. You got like 5,
Okay,
6
okay.
minutes left.
5-6 minutes. Okay, cool. So basically, you can and in the token life cycle, it's of course every token is different, but most of the time it's the same. You have a launch or a first period where it's explosive, it's volatile, where you want to just buy. Maybe it's risky. You want to buy just a small bag and be part of it, and maybe if it goes really up, secure your keep moon bad, and then have this strategy or that strategy, and then after a while, those tokens they build up. Then they enter in a certain ask ask it in your language about anything. You can ask it to trade basically. Instead of having to type a command, you can just buy this CA, and then it's going to present. So we're really trying to create something that's going to be at the same time practical and easy to use, and at the same time provide advanced tools to traders that want to automate complex scenarios. For example, we have something we call sequences, where you can say buy, then if it goes down, buy; if it goes up, sell; if it goes down, buy again, DCA; if it doesn't move for a certain time. So those are really complex comments we call sequences, and you can literally apply a sequence to a chart, and at the same time we have those simple interactions and simple simplification of bridging, for example, that you can do with one click. You can just I can literally bridge and decide to bridge and buy a token in under 20 seconds. So yeah, this is basically what we're building. We have this available also through our terminal. We call it's a terminal, that's optrade.ai. Everything is displayed on the website, and yeah, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. I don't know how much time I still have, but that's pretty much the vision of the project. We work every day to keep, of course, bringing this vision to alive, and yeah, and Joe, how much time? I didn't check my time when I started. Sorry.
You're good, man. You still have about 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. I'm curious if you wouldn't mind walking me through the user experience or the user flow. So let's say someone jumps
Yeah.
on the website, they want to start trading.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, if you jump on the website, the best thing is to click on Optics Smart Bot. It's gonna send you to the Telegram bot, and you can start interacting with it directly. You can set a wallet. The menu, there is a menu. You can ask the bot, "How do I set a wallet?" And it's gonna tell you, "Click here, click here." So you can set your wallet, send it some ETH. You can right now trade on both Ethereum or BSC or Base, and you just basically start there. Now for auto trading and automation, those perks are basically gated. So you have to hold certain amount of tokens, but simulation is free. You can start simulation and having basically signals for free. You can set if a token has this behavior, send me a signal. And then the real also trading, you have to hold certain amounts. Everything is detailed in membership section in the website. So yeah, I hope it answers your questions. Otherwise, you can guys, you can reach us in our Telegram. We're always here. If I'm not there, there's someone that would be glad to help you guys and help you understand or fix any issue you have.
Perfect. Optrade AI. Appreciate you. It's nice to hear, straight from your mouth, honestly, straight from the horse's mouth himself, jumping up here, actually talking about the product, man. It was really cool. M Network does a great job pitching you guys as well, but it's cool when we get the dev themselves up here. So I think you did an awesome job, man. It's a really cool product. Is there anything else you want to leave us with before we have to move on to the next speaker?
No, thank you, Joe, for this amazing opportunity again, and I really appreciate what you guys are doing. I saw you also opening up pop-up spaces to help people
Is he talking?
Yeah, he's
and
still talking.
to help people and show them what you how to monetize and stuff. So what you're doing is really amazing. And yeah, please join our Telegram. Just give optics a try. Just ask it what's trending, or you can even ask it to translate something. There are so many Chinese tokens nowadays. If you don't understand the title or something, and voila, thank you guys, and really enjoy being here. And thanks again, M Network, for setting this up. And thank you, Joe, again.
Thank you, Trade, for jumping up. What's up, 21?
Sorry, he made a great reminder. All the projects up here are the projects in the crowd listening. Make sure to drop your telegrams and your discords and all your socials in the comments.
Great call. Yeah, I think last show again, we got over 300 replays live on the X, or live. We got over 300 replays on the X space and 250 views on the YouTube. So definitely good to put stuff in the comments. People can't see what's pinned up top in the future. So great reminder. And thanks again, Trade, for jumping up here. You guys are awesome. We do got to keep things rolling along, however, just be as timely and fair to all different projects as possible. Then we got Mojo that was up next, and then Nuke is up on deck behind him, but Mojo's got an 8-minute pitch themselves for Keto swap, man. I think you guys are coming out with the swap is coming up pretty soon. Am I right? What's going on, Mojo? What you got for us?
Yeah, I'm here. Of course, Mojo is here. GM, everyone. Joe, 21, my man, banging. New money, crypto, banging, hot. Okay, it's Pitchathon Tuesday. Okay, guys, yes, I'm excited to be here. And of course, I'm super duper excited because in less than 10 days, our main net will be live for Kedolik Swap. Yes. So right now, we finished linking the code base to the UI. I think I showed Joe something like that recently. I'm going to show him, of course, more over the week before we do the AMA. We're going to have a special AMA from Joe on mainnet day. By the way, we're planning something big, plus giveaways for the community as well. But of course, right now we are doing bug testing. Okay, so all code base have been linked to the UI. Everything works fine. The reason why we went ahead to build on Solana is because the core blockchain basically is kind of dead. Yeah, they're not doing something right. They're basically focusing on Bitcoin staking, right? So we decided to port over to Solana chain where there's a lot of movement, a lot of volume and all that to build this deck. So before we go ahead, let me just give you our anthem for Kedolik Swap. I hope it's audible. So if it's audible, please drop me 100 as I play the anthem for Kedolik Swap. Yeah. New block, new chain, watch it pop, never stop. Crypto rising high, plug it in, Kedolik Swap. Fast trades, no wait, decentralized flow. Open up the future, let the whole world know. No middleman, no fear tonight. Your money's free, your future's bright. From wallet to wallet, we move with trust. Kedolik Swap. Yeah, the world's with us. Kedolik Swap, we're breaking the people running through the veins. Swapping. No gate, no lock, decentralized key. You own your world, you own your destiny. Fast swaps, low fees, liquidity tight. Plug in the power, we shine through the night. No less pool will be listed on our decks. Rising higher, the future is ours and it's burning bright.
Keto swap, we're taking the chains. Power and the people running through the veins. This is the anthem. Keto swap. Our future is ours and it's burning.
Okay. That was the answer for Kidoli Swap. So basically, what is Kidoli Swap, right? You want to ask that question, like, what the hell is Kidoli Swap? Okay, so Kidoli Swap is the first AI integrated decentralized exchange on Solana. Yeah, total supply is 100 million. As we speak on the space right now, it is on the Jumbotron. When I was here last week, we were lesser than I think 100k market cap. As I speak with you, we are at over 152k market cap. Okay, yeah, and of course, what are the utilities of the DEX? What are we building differently? So basically, we are bringing a DEX that is AI integrated, which means every token traded on the Solana chain on the top DEXs is tradable on our DEX. So you don't need to list directly on our DEX like Radium and Jupiter and the rest of that. If it can be traded anywhere else, if there's any liquidity pool for that token, it can be traded on our DEX. That's number one. Number two is the fact that on our DEX, we are bringing the multi-chain staking possibility. So what we can do is any token on Solana can simply come on our DEX and create a staking pool, right? For example, if you go to Radium, I don't like to do this, but I have to do it. If you go to Radium, you can only stake Ray tokens on Radium. There is no other staking pool available. But on Kidolic Swap, you should be able to create your own staking pool and make everyone, earn from that. And of course, we have the fact that we are giving 25% of profit made on Kidolic DEX to Kidolian NFT holders. So we have 222 NFTs in the Kidolian collection. Okay. Unfortunately, one member of the community bought one NFT and burnt it by mistake. So now we have 221 NFTs. He's a legend, right? Yeah. So he's a legend. He burnt one NFT. So the supply has reduced to 221. So what happens is every 14 days, the smart contract on our DEX automatically calculates the fees of the DEX, divides it by 4, and sends a quarter of that to all 221 NFT holders. So you don't need to claim, you don't need to connect your wallet anywhere. All you need to do is hold the NFT and you earn 25% of the DEX profits, okay? Still in this Q4, just before the end of December, we're going to launch our own launchpad, okay? And unlike other launchpads, the Kidol pad is going to be able to allow for what we call auto liquidity lock. So what that means is any token launched on our launchpad, the moment it hits the bonding curve and it's migrated to our DEX, the liquidity is automatically locked. So that means bad players are not going to come on our launchpad and launch. We have lots of experience building projects here. We also have another project in our ecosystem called CocoMart, which is the world's first decentralized e-commerce marketplace. So we are basically builders building solutions on chain, right? So I want to thank you all for listening, coming out to hear about Kidolic Swap, and I'm sure you're hyped up. If you want to look at our website, go to kidolic.com. You're going to see all the information there. But of course, in the next couple of days, we're going to have our mainnet live, and of course, Joe is going to give us the grace of hosting a massive AMA for us on the live mainnet day. So live on the space, you're going to be able to test the swap. We're going to do a lot of giveaways on the space live and direct within the next 10 days. Okay.
30 seconds left.
Any questions?
30 seconds left.
Okay, yeah. So I'm saying any questions? I'm all here for everyone. Who has a
Hell
question?
yeah.
Hit me up.
Hell yeah, Mojo. I appreciate you, bro. I love the energy as well. Keto Swap, man. I like what you guys are doing. Lock liquidity pools, as well as you have so many just other features that are not incorporated in the current system. So I like that you guys are constantly innovating as well. And you guys have already built other products in the past, which is also incredibly interesting. And yeah, if anybody has any questions, because again, this is not enough time to go over all the ins and outs of all this, please shoot Mojo over a DM. We do just have to keep things rolling just because we're pretty past time here. But again, if you guys are looking for a little bit extra time, just shoot the New Money Crypto account DM. We'd be happy to get a little bit more eyes on you guys. But thank you again, Mojo, for jumping up here. We are going to see you on many more future spaces. He ran off. He said, whoop, got places to be, people to see. Adios.
No.
Thank you, Mojo.
That was me. I'm sorry, Mojo. I had to make room. We got about 7 or 8 requests. That was me, fam. My bad.
Sorry, Mojo. Appreciate you, bro. Much love, man. Make sure you guys are checking out Keto Swap. They're also included in one of the giveaways today. So if you guys are checking out all the different giveaways that we have pinned up top, it's the mini sponsor giveaway that we have. So you guys have to be following Keto Swap in order to enter that giveaway. So big shout out to Mojo as well. He does a great job pitching projects, and it's incredible what they're building as well. So super bullish on everything over there. Definitely look forward to hearing more updates from him in the future. But for now, we got Nuke up on deck, and then I think we're going to take things over. That'll roll us over in the 4:30 block. So then we're looking for Grocklet, who's up here, Van Doge, No Use NFT, who's been up here a minute, Surge. Wow, almost everybody's up here. So all day.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us up here. It's been a pleasure. This is like I would say thank you for having us up here again. Yeah. So yeah. Um so we are Nuke. Nuke is actually an AI integrated liquidity management protocol on Bitcoin. Now, it's become a standard for token project owners to lock liquidity as a means of, proof of trust, to show that there is no sign of rug pull and long run. Some of them even go as far as burning this liquidity. Now, locked liquidity is idle, it's unoptimized, it's unproductive. I mean, it just sits there. Um, Over $200 billion in DeFi sits idle and locked and unoptimized, is not, giving any form of yield, right? So even more, Bitcoin, the largest asset class in crypto, has most of its liquidity idle, and Bitcoin is even worse. All right. So, what if we could flip this model? And that is what Nuke is actually doing. So, Nuke is said to be the first AI integrated management protocol directly on Bitcoin layer one. Yeah. So thanks to BRC 2.0, if you haven't heard about BRC 2.0, you just check the pinned post in our profile and you see like a brief article that can onboard you, to BRC 2.0. It's really amazing what's happening there. So yeah, so thanks to BRC 2.0 programmability, making it possible for us to be able to do EVM type transactions on Bitcoin, which is something we haven't seen before. I can go on and on for a full day talking about this. I mean, it's really exciting what's coming to Bitcoin, and it's actually going to bring true Bitcoin DeFi to, Bitcoin layer one, and it's crazy. I can break it down anytime as well. Yeah. So, this is what Nuke is leveraging on. We are building an AI integrated liquidity management protocol. Right. So how it works is that project owners and token owners can actually just create vote on our platform and lock, a certain amount of liquidity, and once they do that, they receive a BRC 721 NFT. So if you haven't heard of that as well, it's like an NFT that can serve as a storage system. So what it does is that it will display the amount total volume locked, and the details of the pool basically, and everyone in the community can see that. In fact, you receive the NFT in your wallet, as it has its own smart contract, obviously. And then what what Nook, the AI framework, is going to be doing is it will take some percentage of the liquidity while still locked and serve as a liquidity provider on decentralized exchanges on the BRC and Bitcoin Eco. All right. So the goal is to try and get back yields to distribute back to project owners. So it goes from people buying tokens to just buy low, sell high, extract, get liquidity. Of course, that's what we are here to do. We want to make money, right? So it goes beyond that. So people want to buy so they can stake their token under the vote. I mean, the project owner's vote, and then they can get periodic yields, more like a passive yield. So it's a whole structure. It's a whole structure. Whole framework of automated process that's going to be ongoing on the platform, and we're excited for it. Joe, I see your hand. Yeah. So I mean, this is Nook in a nutshell, and we're excited. We are expanding our community. We have our token coming up very soon. Of course, platform fees, transaction fees, also fees from the yields we're going to be getting will be channeled to us, driving value to the token, basically. So you might want to turn on your notification, give us a follow, and yeah, watch us grow or just participate, basically. Yeah, thank you very much, Joe, for having us up here.
Hey, thank you, Jerry, for jumping up here. One of the most interesting projects, honestly. This is so slept on, the BRC20 ecosystem. You also sent me a nice interview of one of the founders or one of the biggest builders, I guess, on the BRC, actually going over it. I haven't been able to watch the whole thing yet. It was just a lot to sort of take in one go. But it is a really cool video. It goes over sort of all the ins and outs of BRC20s. And Nuke, I think, Jerry, you did a great job also of describing it. So I love it. I'm a crazy bullish. Liquidity pool management on the Bitcoin network just makes sense, bro. So massive. Any call to action you want to leave us with before we move on?
Yeah, I mean, even if you're not ready, you guys aren't ready to just start, getting into the project right now, just follow us at least. Give us a follow, turn on your notifications. Hopefully, sometime this year or sometime, anytime, you would see the reason to join us. So yeah, you won't know that if you don't give us a follow. So yeah, that's enough. Thank you very much.
Let's go, Nuke. Thank you for jumping up here. We do got to keep things rolling along. Like I said, make sure you guys are following Nuke and all the other amazing projects up here. I think we've had no use NFT up here for a little bit. So thank you guys for chilling out while we got to you. And then I think behind them next is Van Doge, and then Surge, McGuffin, and then Grocklet. And then we might take things the first come, first serve after that. But no use. The floor is yours for now. What you got for us?
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm pretty sure it's just like Twitter space lore that I sit up here for hours on end without talking. It's just kind of how that works. So if you ever pick me faster, I'm gonna be a little upset and a little worried. But so far so good. Everything's kosher. Everything's copacetic. We're doing great. My name is Offhand. I am an artist professionally. I do prints, apparel, shenanigans like that, and I'm the artist, founder, and capital of No Use NFTs. I've been in the space for a while, and I love being in spaces like this, hearing people come up with a lot of crap come from Africa. Good job, friggin' Africa. I'm loving it. Super excited about that. But that's the point, right? People building in the space, people actually doing something productive with Web3 rather than what I kind of was initiated in, what I kind of saw like the first wave of NFTs to be, which is an empty box with Gucci wrapping paper. It's a lot of promises, a lot of hype, a lot of money in the upfront marketing, but nothing inside that box once you open it up. Once you actually want to get some value for it, they're already off on a mental health break to Aruba with your cash, and you're sitting there with your art gobblers wondering what to do with yourself. And I'm an artist. I'm not curing cancer. I'm not building buildings. I'm not providing lights for impoverished places in corners of the world I haven't been to yet. I'm just trying to make pretty things, stuff for you to wear, stuff for you to put on your wall, stuff for you to brag about and sell later on when you're getting old and decrepit and don't want to keep it around anymore, collecting dust. And the question is, how do I provide some sort of value and utility in this space like your projects do, where you're building things and making stuff? And it's like, oh, here's an idea. How about we actually give people artwork when they asked for artwork instead of just giving them a profile pic for 2 ETH? That seems really stupid and redundant and kind of a waste because, hot take, NFTs aren't art. Artwork is artwork. You don't have to put it on the blockchain for it to be art. It's already done. Putting it on the blockchain just helps you, validate something that was made digitally or something that you can replicate by just right-clicking and copying it. That really kind of only means what it means unless you like clout. So how about you really get something? So here's the idea. Simple premise. 9,261 total NFTs. Right now they're on Ethereum, but very, very soon with the help of entity bridges, I'll be breaking it off into different chains. Tezos, Ape, Sonium we're talking to, Polygon, Solana. Hey, if you have a coin that you'd prefer to buy it in instead of Ethereum, because good God, that price is atrocious, hop in the Discord, let me know. I am all ears. This is very much a holder-based concept. But you mint, you hold. I'll create artwork that is exclusive for no-use NFT holders. None of this fan club nonsense where I make something and you get first dibs to buy it cheaper later. No, no, no. This will be artwork solely for the holders. Anything from neon signs, magic 8 balls, displays, glow-in-the-dark puff hoodies, anything I come up with, collaborating with Bear Walker, what you want, I'm going to do my best to make for you. If you like it, and that trait that happens to be based on matches a trait of one of your NFTs, you get that for free because you've already paid me, right? You already bought the NFT. I always find it kind of crabby when you as a holder have bought into the project, then they try to provide something else to get more money from you when they haven't really done much with the money they've already gotten from you. So I make, you like, you lucked out, you get. If you didn't luck out, you can burn your NFTs to redeem it. I'm a big fan of entropy. It's in most of the work that I do. And I just find that that's kind of a fun way of doing it instead of this horrible project where we have a whole bunch, hope you mint. If we don't, we burn it all. It's as simple as that. If you like what I'm making, you like what I have, you like the cut of my jib, hop on in and get involved. I've made a pinball game for you guys to play. I actually put that up in the Jumbotron right now. And that is going to be my call to action today, honestly. I'm not going to ask you to come mint. You can if you want. I made it very affordable. I actually cut the price in half.
Say Gray Shield, absolutely Gray Shield, man, loved it.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. No use. That was well said, man. No bullshit. Short, sweet, to the point, and actually providing value to the people who are investing in you. So I really appreciate that. And you guys are welcome on the stage anytime in the future. Definitely looking for it. I've known No Use low key for years now. Like even when I was, just a shrimp, just a small fry alerted, and just getting started, just dipping my toes in. What's crypto all about? What's crypto Twitter all about? I was just jumping in here. No Use was here as well, building along, and they're still here. It's really cool to see how far we've come, and we still have a long way to go. And No Use, so appreciate you for jumping up here. Like I said, you're welcome back anytime. We do gotta keep things rolling along. However, like I said, who do we have next? I think it was No Use, and then Van Doge right behind him, then Surge, and then Grocklet in that
You can drop me
order.
down if you need, by the way. I know the stage is kind of packed.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, 21 will sort of just be rotating people up and down. Please, nobody take offense. I know that the emoji that it knocks you down with is the most disrespectful thing on the face of the planet. But that's not us. They don't let us pick those emojis. Sorry about that. Just know we're just doing what we gotta do. But yeah, thanks, No Use. Appreciate you. And then Van Doge, the floor is yours. You got 4 minutes. What you got for us?
Thank you very much, Joe. Sorry I hadn't been to the spaces. I've been at work for the most part, but we all know that sometimes. We're still here with Cypher AI in building. We actually refacing some of the application and now adding on some new features, not only involved in doing analytics in the meme coin sector on Solana. So we are adding a couple other chains plus I can't really shill it out just yet, but there's a new feature coming involved in doing analytics and analysis in cryptocurrency. This is about as far as I can say. It is not public knowledge at all outside the team, not even in the. You can get some of it in the well chat. You can get a little hint in the well chat. Well chat is gated to 5 million tokens to be able to access that. But that being said, now we're still out here building. We went through a little rough patch back in September dealing with the company, but we are now out here cooking up and building the tools. So just stay tuned to Cypher AI. It's going to take a little bit longer for what we're doing for the application than the AI, what we're building out here. So this is no longer just a meme coin analytics, but just now also into some major chains and hint of analytics. That's about as far as it can go on that one. But and then also just real quick, I did launch my little Solana tacos token, just having fun out here with tacos. So this Taco Tuesday, so everybody go out and eat some tacos today. So let's just make a little fun thing. There's a space later on with a lot of detail going on all in it, but this is about to start evolving. And my little mascot rocking right now a PFP of our not an axolotl, we call him our tacolotl. Me and my wife actually is creating this too. She did all the artwork and everything just out of the blue, and she loves doing it now. So it's a kind of a bonding thing for me and my wife in the cryptocurrency. So we're having fun doing it, and hey, if it launches, we're doing very well. If not, me and my wife's having fun doing it at the same time too. So just a heads up out here. A lot of alpha coming down the pipeline for it too. But thank you very much, Joe, for letting me come up here. And I haven't been here. I know it might sound like I was fighting to get here, but I was trying to get here. But I'm here now. Thank you.
No, you're good, Van Doge. I know you're always welcome, man. I know you gotta work. Try not to get bit by any poisonous spider or anything out there. But yeah, I'm crazy bullish on Cypher AI. We also had them as a sponsor a while back, so I love everything they're doing. Again, it's a project I'm incredibly bullish on. We're all in the space trying to make money, and one of the best ways to make money is not by losing money and losing it to different scammers. They have a great tool to help you not lose your money. They also have a tool to help you make money and find gems in this space. So super bullish on everything you guys are doing over at Cypher AI. And Van Dojo's a pretty quick pitch. So is there anything else you want to leave us with or any call to action before we move on?
Yeah, it just the application will be back live this week for public use as well, so it won't be gated out to the token just yet, like we were wanting to. So we'll just actually have it back live for everyone to be able to use. So stay tuned to the um, main page and my profile too for that news. So we'll have it out here shortly, and it'll look a lot different than what it was during the competition of the hackathon. So I'll try not to mention that too much and make me mad. So anything that happened.
Yeah, I know there's some animosity there. Totally understand, man. But I don't know. For
Yeah.
whatever reason, everything happens for a reason. So stoked on
Yep.
the updates over there. Go ahead, Van Doge.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just the way it is sometimes out there. But yeah, we're still out here building on it and building tools, building the company up as well. So, but I'll launch my little Tacolotto, Soul Taco token at the same time. So there's a little alpha on the backside of it that's coming out as fast as I can. So there is a legitimate business behind this token too. So if it all works out, we'll see. Hopefully within your next shield space, I might be able to have it all ready rock and roll for you. So it's gonna be fun.
There we go. Thank you, Van Doge, for jumping up here. Appreciate you, bro. Talk a lotto. I like that. That's a fun little twist there. Very bullish on Van Doge as well. Make sure you guys are following him. You can find him, find him in pretty much any X space. Just follow him from room to room. He's in all of them when he's not working anyways. But thank you, Van Doge. We do gotta keep things rolling along. Just gonna take things over to, I think we got Serge McGuffin who's up next, and then Grocklet is right behind him. Serge, you got 4 minutes. The floor is yours. What you got for us? Dang, bro, X is doing its thing. Nah, man. You got like still 2.5 minutes, and I'm just gonna be spamming emojis like the wave or something when there's a minute left.
I think you got to take it down, Joe. I think you got to hit it again and take your hand back down, and then put it back up.
Bro, my hand is up, down. I don't know. I gotta take some medications or something. That thing is spastic, but nah, you still got plenty of time, sir. Sorry about that. I want doc support. I love it. Gotta believe, man. I forgot that the platform was so much more in depth than just the token itself. That was like your guys' attempt at you had to dumb everything down for us normies like myself. So very very cool, man. You know, however you want to put it, tomato tomato. But Serge, really cool stuff. I guess what's the best way that people can get involved if they want to?